Vitamin B9, or folate, plays a pivotal yet often underestimated role in managing homocysteine, an amino acid byproduct that, when elevated in the blood, has been strongly linked to a heightened risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and neurodegeneration. This relationship is not simply one of nutrient and efficiency. It is a complex biochemical balancing act in which folate serves as a molecular gatekeeper. Homocysteine sits at a crossroads in the one-carbon metabolism pathway. It can be recycled back into methionine, a vital amino acid needed for numerous methylation reactions, or be diverted toward cysteine production. In both routes, folate is essential. It donates a methyl group via 5-methyltetrahydrofolate, enabling the enzyme methionine synthase to convert homocysteine into methionine. Without adequate folate, this conversion stalls, allowing homocysteine to accumulate in the bloodstream. Elevated homocysteine, known as hyperhomocysteinemia, has been found to exert toxic effects on blood vessels, promoting oxidative stress, inflammation, and endothelial dysfunction, all of which are precursors to atherosclerosis. Homocysteine can damage the inner lining of arteries, impair nitric oxide signaling, and increase platelet aggregation, creating the ideal environment for plaque formation and thrombosis. Even moderately elevated levels have been associated with increased risk for myocardial infarction, peripheral artery disease, and stroke. In this context, folate becomes not just a preventative nutrient, but a metabolic regulator capable of directly influencing vascular integrity and cardiovascular outcomes. What's especially compelling is how folate's influence on homocysteine also extends into the brain. High homocysteine levels are neurotoxic and have been associated with both vascular dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Homocysteine is believed to impair cerebral blood flow, increase oxidative damage, and even promote the accumulation of beta amyloid, a hallmark of Alzheimer's pathology. Several studies have shown that individuals with higher homocysteine levels experience faster rates of cognitive decline, while those with higher folate intake show a slower progression of memory loss, especially in the elderly. This paints folate not only as a cardiovascular ally, but also as a neuroprotective agent that may preserve mental clarity and delay cognitive aging through a single, often invisible metabolic lever. What adds to the intrigue is the interaction between folate and other B vitamins, particularly B6 and B12, in regulating homocysteine. While folate donates the methyl group necessary for homocysteine's remethylation, vitamin B12 acts as a coenzyme for methionine synthase, and B6 is needed for the transsulfuration pathway that diverts homocysteine to cysteine. In this nutrient triad, folate is often the rate-limiting factor, especially when dietary patterns are deficient or when genetic variants like MTHFR impair its conversion to the active form. Thus, folate status often determines whether homocysteine levels remain stable or tip into the danger zone. This dynamic highlights the importance of a balanced B vitamin intake, not just for energy metabolism, but for cardiovascular and neurological resilience. Yet perhaps the most quietly powerful aspect of folate's relationship with homocysteine is its responsiveness to diet and lifestyle intervention. Unlike fixed risk factors such as age or genetics, homocysteine levels are modifiable. A diet rich in leafy greens, legumes, and fortified grains can significantly increase folate intake and reduce homocysteine concentrations in a matter of weeks. This means folate provides a tangible, accessible tool for reducing systemic risk, something that pharmaceutical interventions may not always achieve without side effects. In populations where fortification programs have increased average folate consumption, measurable declines in cardiovascular incidence have been observed, especially in those with previously low folate intake. In the quiet undercurrents of human metabolism, folate's regulation of homocysteine reflects a deeper narrative that our vascular and cognitive future may hinge not on heroic interventions, but on subtle, sustained nutritional adequacy. Through its elegant chemistry, vitamin B9 safeguards the delicate balance between health and harm, not only by supporting growth and development, but by clearing away the molecular debris, like homocysteine, that threatens the function of the heart, the brain, and the blood vessels that connect them.